Tension still high after Monday's advanced poll. The National Security Minister ready to respond.
Tonight on our news, the minister responsible for the Parliamentary Registration Department is reacting to the drama that unfolded Monday, and he is defending the work that his department does. Stay tuned to our news tonight for more details.
And after Monday's polling chaos in Golden Isles, former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis breaks his silence, calling the by-election critical for both political parties and urging more support for young Bahamians. His message coming up. Plus, a painful night of remembrance as loved ones gather to honor Lawrence Saunders, the 7 months pregnant mother found dead off Munnings Drive. Then in our news at 7:30, the upcoming by-election comes back into focus. The FNM makes a last-minute push to remove the returning officer from Golden Isles, citing political ties and advanced poll chaos. Our news live at 7 starts right now. Welcome to our news live at 7. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Candino Knowles. National Security Minister Wayne Munro calling for extra police presence at Monday's Golden Isles by-election. Thousands of residents eligible to vote, and officials say they're determined to avoid any repeat of the chaotic scenes that erupted during Monday's advanced poll. Munro says authorities will not tolerate what he calls political hijacking. Joshua Williams caught up with the minister today and gets us started tonight.
And that is a major problem with my cousin. He talks and talks and talks, and he's a writer of fiction.
That's a reaction from National Security Minister Wayne Munro, who has responsibility for the Parliamentary Registration Department, following the drama that unfolded Monday night at the Golden Isles advance poll. As polls closed, there was a dramatic standoff between the Free National Movement, Coalition of Independents, and police. Supporters from both the FNM and the PLP tried to block the lead vehicle for a convoy carrying the ballot box from Remnant Tabernacle. On Tuesday, returning officer Neil Campbell claims poll employees are threatening not to work on Monday, fearing they'll be attacked.
There's a robust legal regime set up by the Parliamentary Elections Act that tells us how these things are to be conducted. It is unfortunate what has happened.
The Free National Movement also claims that the current returning officer is a progressive Liberal Party campaign general. They say it blurs the lines of transparency. Munro disagrees.
We don't question the political allegiance of persons. That's not our business. Public servants are free to hold political views, but not to demonstrate them.
And in light of what happened, Munro promised that extra police presence will be at the polls come Monday.
I intend to consult with the Commissioner of Police so that the poll workers can be confident that the police will have robust security in support of their safety. Before I leave the Defence Force base today, and I have a number of engagements here, I will speak with the CDF about making the quick reaction forces of the Defence Force available.
Reporting for our news, I'm Joshua Williams.
And following Monday's advanced polling drama in Golden Isles, former Prime Minister Dr. Hubert Minnis weighing in, calling the by-election a crucial moment for both major political parties. Speaking on the sidelines of the official opening of the Bahamas Girl Guides Association headquarters, Dr. Minnis admitted he hasn't been closely following developments because he's preparing to run again in Killarney. But when asked whether the result could signal who forms the next government, the former PM said voters still have time to make up their minds. But Dr. Minnis stressed that any administration must prioritize young Bahamians, especially greater access to land.
It's not like 2-3 months, it's a year away. So they have a lot of time to think about who will be best for the country, who will make the best decisions, especially for the young people, because they are the future of the country. And I think any political party in this country, knowing our population dynamics and knowing the challenges the young people face, especially with land and opportunities, I think that should be the trust of any government for the future.
And we also asked the former Prime Minister whether he believes this election is a test of Prime Minister Philip Davis and FNM leader Michael Pintard's leadership.
I couldn't say because, everything is so far away. It's so far away. Both would have had challenges. You know, some people for you, some people against you. That's without any leader. Any leader. No leader can say they are perfect. And if any leaders say they are perfect, they're idiots, because it's not so.
And a heartbreaking celebration of life last night as family, friends, and community leaders gathered to honor 30-year-old Lauren Saunders. That's the expectant mother who was found dead in bushes off Munnings Drive last month. Lauren would have turned 31 on November 18th and was 7 months pregnant when she was killed. Delvado Emmanuel attended the vigil and spoke with her grieving family.
An evening filled with song, tears, and heartfelt prayer as family and friends stood shoulder to shoulder, remembering Lauren Saunders, a young mother whose life was cut short in the act of violence before our unborn child could ever take its first breath. Loved ones returned to the very spot where the 30-year-old mother of two was found. Her partially decomposed body was discovered in bushes off Munnings Drive on October 20th, just 2 days after she was reported missing. Among those addressing the crowd was Dr. Latanya Jackson, a close family mentor and pastor, who says Lauren never missed a prayer meeting.
Her son used to come with Ty used to come with a big drum, and he would beat that.
Candles, balloons, teddy bears, and cards among the gifts placed at the site. As family members continued to lay their tributes, Lauren's sister Charmaine reflected on how life has been without her.
There's a hole in our heart. This fresh. Sometimes I can't even focus. We can't focus. All of us can't focus. My brother silent. He barely even speak, you know. But it's hurtful.
But perhaps the most difficult words came from her father, Levi Sanders, who shared how Lauren reached out to him every single day.
She was very, very loved. I tell you, she used to call me every day. She said, "Daddy, how you doing?" And I said, "What's when she going to church?" She'll tell me, say, "Daddy, I'm on my way to church," whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she's... Right now, I love her so much.
His beloved daughter leaves behind two children who now have to grow up without a mom. Reporting for Our News, I'm Delvado Emmanuel.
All right, thanks for that, Delvado. A woman who lives with her lesbian partner has won a custody battle against her estranged husband after a judge ruled she has a much greater interest in the welfare of the children. The father argued that the mother's LGBTQ plus relationship was immoral and harmful to their children, ages 14 and 5, though he admitted the women had never behaved inappropriately in front of them. Justice Hope Strawn noted the marriage ended because of the husband's adulterous affair with the woman named in the divorce, the same woman he still lives with and shares a child with. The mother alleged the father exposed their teenage son to domestic violence, that their daughter developed a hair fungus while in his care, and that the son wrote suicidal notes while living with his paternal grandparents. She also claimed she relied on financial support from her family and live-in partner because the father was delinquent with child support payments. Based on the evidence and a recommendation from social services, Justice Strawn granted joint custody to both parents with physical custody awarded to the mother. The children will spend alternate holidays with each parent and travel expenses expected to be shared. And the Royal Bahamas Defense Force ship, loaded with Marines and relief supplies, is on its way to Jamaica. Last month, Hurricane Melissa killed dozens and devastated communities with powerful winds, flooding, and storm surge. And with recovery still underway, the Defense Force joining the effort. Commodore Floyd Moxey toured the HMBS Lawrence Major with the media today, saying it will carry over 24 Marines and containers of critical supplies.
Later today, HMBS Lawrence Major, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force disaster supply vessel, will be deployed to Jamaica, Falmouth, Jamaica specifically, to support the Jamaican Defense Force with their disaster recovery mission. And what we will be deploying is a mobile base, which comprises of 37 containers and 33 personnel. They will include technical person to assist the Jamaican Defense Force, and that base has the capacity to provide 1,000 gallon of fresh water per day. It have a medical facility as well. It also has a field kitchen.
All right, and we've got more from On the Ground in Jamaica coming up in our World News segment in just a bit. But for now, it's time for your first look at temperatures. Meteorologist Greg Thompson, he's standing by in the Weather Center. Happy hump day, Greg.
Yeah, thanks, Gideon. Happy evening, everybody. Beautiful conditions on the outside. Cloud-free skies. Temperatures still comfortable, but in mid-70s, 76 degrees is our current temperature. Northeast winds at 10 miles per hour. Feels like temperature also a comfortable 75 degrees. Current temperatures around the islands right now. It is cool across the northwest Bahamas. 73s in Freeport, Grand Bahama, Marsh Harbor, Abaco. We pick up 78 in Alistown, Bimini. Great Harbor Key, 74. 76s in Nicholstown, Andros, here in the capital. Over in Governor's Harbor, 77 in the central Bahamas. Look like all 77s there, with the exception of Blackburn, Exuma at 78, Arthurstown, Cat Island, and Coburn Town, San Salvador, all 76s, and into the southeast Bahamas. 79, Duncantown, Ragged Island, Delectable Bay, 78 in Colonel Hill, Cricket Island, Abrahams Bay, 80 degrees, Providenciales, Turks and Caicos, 79, and Matthew Town, Inagua, Deep Spot. You are the warmest at 81 degrees right now. Satellite radar composite, it is quiet across the area. We do have two features across the northwest Bahamas and the southeast. One, a weakening frontal boundary that's dissipating. Not much weather associated with that. A couple of spotty showers near the Grand Bahama area. But a more active surface trough near the southeast Bahamas, generating some showers and some isolated thunderstorms, mainly across the Turks and Caicos Islands, as well as the Inagua area. Both of those systems will eventually dissipate. High pressure builds behind it, looking for some very nice conditions for the remainder of the week and warmer temperatures. That's your first look at weather. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast is still to come.
Coming up in sports, Dominating is living up to the nickname. DeAndre Ayton gets another double-double in a rout for the Lakers. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, Greg Thompson here, and thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button. And if you want to see more content like this, follow all of our news social media pages. And hey, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team you already trust.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here. You got to catch the next show here in London. I'm just leaving my Airbnb here in London because I only stay at the best places when I'm in London. But I'm going to have Bahamians on the show. That's right, Bahamians doing big things here in London, and also going to take you to some of the sites all around London. Whatever I can show you, I'm going to show you, all right? So catch the next Charlie Bahama show right here. Cable Bahamas, channel 212. Charlie Bahama show every Friday night.
Are you ready for the stormy season? Don't wait until the storm clouds gather. Contact the experts at Alive Business today and let us help you prepare for this hurricane season. For a limited time only, you can get 50% off our Bahamas Cloud, the ultimate solution to secure your data and communications, ensuring they're accessible even in the worst of weather conditions. Don't let the storm catch you off guard this season. Stay ahead of the game with Bahamas Cloud from Alive Business.
Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the R News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust. Welcome to Our Sports at 7, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Mark Nutt. Let's do show. Maybe it's because the weather in LA is better than the weather in Portland. Maybe he just likes November. Or it could be playing with Hall of Famers. Whatever the reason is, DeAndre Ayton is on a heater right now, and the Lakers are benefiting. Ayton finished with 20 points and 14 rebounds in a 140-126 win for the Lakers over the Utah Jazz last night. It was his third straight double-double, and the Lakers have now won 3 games in a row. Ayton's consistency has been especially noticeable in November, where he's averaging 19 points and over 8 boards per game, making this his most productive month as a Laker.
Coach Joe and Ole Miss passed their toughest test of the season so far, and Rima Collins has another leading night for FIU. Ole Miss remained undefeated with a hard-fought 73-64 overtime win over the Memphis Tigers last night. They overcame a 13-point second-half deficit and used a 15-6 overtime run to improve to 4-0 this year. Meanwhile, in Conference USA, FIU's Rima Collins continued her strong start to the season with a 14.7 rebound performance in a 79-61 loss to the great UCF.
As a Kentucky alum, I'll try to be objective enough when I'm celebrating Bahamian success, even when they commit to Louisville. One of the country's rising tennis stars did just that and is headed to the ACC. Gerald Carroll has committed to join the Louisville Cardinals and head coach Rodrigo de Silva's program. Carroll most recently competed for Winter Park High in Florida and is rated a 5-star recruit, ranked among the top players in Florida and the Southeast. That'll do it for Our Sports. Stay tuned to Our News at 7:30 for details on these stories and more.
When our news comes back from the break, we turn our spotlight to stories making headlines across the world as U.S. lawmakers approve the Epstein Files Transparency Act by unanimous consent, paving the way for President Trump to order their release. Plus, Jamaica faces $9.5 billion in a finance gap to rebuild after Hurricane Melissa. When Our News returns.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here. You got to catch the next show here in London. I'm just leaving my Airbnb here in London because I only stay at the best places when I'm in London. But I'm going to have Bahamians on the show. That's right, Bahamians doing big things here in London, and also going to take you to some of the sites all around London. Whatever I can show you, I'm going to show you, all right? So catch the next Charlie Bahama show right here. Cable Bahamas, channel 212.
Charlie Bahama Show, every Friday night.
My name is Trevi Williams. I've been a Live Fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had, I noticed that the internet speed actually had intermittent on the services, so I was very grateful that the live fiber was available in my area. Once I was able to make the switch, my service and everything I needed was satisfied. My favorite feature would actually be being able to add any apps from the Play Store. It's just basically making any dumb TV a smart TV. I do a lot of back-end support, engineering support, helping clients working remotely when I'm from home. The internet is a very important aspect of my job and my life. My name is Trey Williams, and the future is home with a live fiber.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, so let I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More games than ever before. With any live fiber infinite bundle, Trio or Trio Plus, you unlock Thursday Night Football, Sunday Ticket in 4K, and every highlight that matters. Just opt in the Sports X for $5 a month.
And don't miss a touchdown. Sign up now.
Watch Thursday Night Football exclusively.
This is Our News. Welcome back. We turn our attention now to stories making headlines across the world. U.S. lawmakers approved the Epstein Files Transparency Act by unanimous consent on Tuesday, just hours after the House passed its version in a sweeping 427-1 vote. The measure now heads to President Donald Trump, who reversed his opposition 2 days ago. On the Senate floor, Democratic leader Chuck Schumer accused Trump of trying to cover up for Jeffrey Epstein long enough, saying Congress is stepping in to force the public release of Justice Department files tied to the late sex offender.
This isn't about Democrats versus Republicans or about Congress versus the president. This is about giving the American people the transparency they've been crying for. This is about holding accountable all the people in Jeffrey Epstein's circle who raped, groomed, targeted, and enabled the abuse of hundreds of girls for years and years. The American people have waited long enough. Jeffrey Epstein's victims have waited long enough. Let the truth come out. Let transparency reign. And I urge my Republican colleagues, let the Senate act today.
Jamaica is pleading for climate relief tonight after Hurricane Melissa caused $10 billion in damage. But the island had just $500 million in reserves after years of preparation. At COP30, Minister Matthew Samuda said Jamaica needs grants and concessional financing and not high-interest loans, arguing the country is a victim of others' actions. Melissa, supercharged by climate change, damaged 192,000 buildings.
We expect to close the gap. Maybe we could get about $500 million in terms of direct aid and our drawdowns on our resilience financing. But that leaves a $9.5 billion gap. That's the sort of scale of challenge that we face with a degraded industrial capacity.
And Cuba also struggling to recover tonight, weeks after Hurricane Melissa tore through the eastern provinces, damaging 149,000 homes there, destroying 158,000 hectares of crops, and affecting more than 1.3 million people. Officials say aid has poured in from 27 countries, including food shipments from China. The United Nations supporting schools with supplies and temporary classrooms, while Pan American Health Organization reports mass evacuations and severe hits to water, power, and sanitation. Still to come in our news, today in history, find out interesting facts about the day that was November 19th. Then in our news at 7:30.
3 days after that fire ravaged Goldie's Conch House here on Arawaki, the owner says he's prepared to rebuild and his staff is standing behind him. I'm Berthany McDermott. We'll bring you the details in our news tonight.
Plus, a suspended nurse returns to work after her viral internet rant. The story when our news returns.
Bulk up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from Alive Business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Candino Nodes here, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that follow button if you want to see more stories like this. Be sure and follow all of the R News social media pages. And hey, don't forget, turn on your notifications so you never miss out on top stories from the team you already trust.
Whether you're battling a chronic condition or offsetting a new injury, Doctors Hospital's comprehensive rehab services offer the help you need now.
Go to doctors.
3 advanced facilities at Collins Avenue, Carmichael Road, and Cable Beach means your personalized plan for care is just a visit away. From physiotherapy to occupational therapy and speech and language pathology, our team approach is all about rebuilding together. For a full list of services, visit doctorshosp.com/rehabilitation. Doctors Hospital, trusted and best care now. Isn't your health worth it?
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home healthcare supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price, and you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you. At the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
In the Bahamas, island time is real. The history of Morris Lumber Company, established in 1945, is etched into the fabric of this proud island nation. It's a story that deserves to be celebrated in full color, and that's where we come in. Morris the Paint Place has been bringing color and vitality to homes and businesses across the Bahamas. Here, color is more than just a hue, it's a symbol of life. Together, we can paint a brighter future.
Tired of weak, over-the-counter bug sprays? Step up your pest control game with professional-grade products from the...
On this day in Bahamian history, in 1951, educator Harold Otis Nash died at 43, a legacy now honored by H.O. Nash Junior High School. Fast forward to 2017, when godfather of Bahamian music, Ronnie Butler Sr. passed away at 80, leaving classics like Burma Road and Crow Calypso. In 2020, the Minnis administration extended the COVID-19 emergency orders as cases rose past 7,300. And in 2021, Prime Minister Philip Davis committed to growing the blue economy as MSC Cruises broke ground on a conservation center at Ocean Key. To learn more about the events that shaped the day that was November 19th, head over to ournews.bs. And as the country accelerates its shift toward cleaner, more resilient energy, Bahamas Power and Light says it wants Bahamians at the center of that transformation. With major solar, LNG, and independent power provider projects coming on stream across several islands, BPL working to ensure local professionals in the environmental space are not left behind. To support that effort, the company says it will host its new Environmental Consultant Forum on Thursday, a seminar designed to help Bahamians better compete when bidding on environmental service contracts. Explaining the initiative is BPL External Communications Manager Jasmine Roma-Roll.
In the past few years, as we've been putting out RFPs for environmental projects, we've realized that we haven't been getting a lot of local submissions from our environmental consultants here in the Bahamas. And those who are actually applying locally, we notice also that their submissions are not up to par with the standards that we have set. So what the Environmental Services Department is intending to do with this forum is to ensure that our local professionals are aware of the standards that we have, what makes a successful bid, and how they can work on more projects with us at BPL.
And Roma Roll says with BPL's 29 stations across 17 islands and with LNG, solar, and new renewable projects expanding, opportunities for environmental professionals are significant. The forum will walk consultants through the RFP process, explain what makes a successful bid, and outline upcoming opportunities.
It just makes more sense for us to utilize our Bahamian talent. We know that we have Bahamian talent all over our country, even those who are out of country, but who would still be applicable to submit their applications for these projects as well. And it just costs less for us to have to go and engage international consultants to come in if we just utilize the people who we have at home.
Again, and for all of today's top stories, visit ournews.bs. That's going to do it for us. The news at 7, but up now is Italia Hall. She's got the latest headlines. Italia?
Well, Sarah, halfway there.
Halfway? Happy hump day?
Happy hump day. And don't forget, stay locked into our news every week from now until December for your shot at driving away in a brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta, the ultimate giveaway, brought to you by Our News, Alive and Auto Mall. To learn more, head over to ournews.bs to learn how you can win. Good luck. Here are your latest headlines. Just days before the by-election, the FNM formally asked for a returning officer to be removed. The party insists the request follows chaos during the advance poll. First tonight on our news at 7:30. Also, a grounded barge off Abaco turns into a looting scene, and now 8 people are in custody. Plus, undocumented migrants, including 2 Bahamians, pulled from a suspected smuggling boat off Juno Beach. Hear what U.S. agents found and how Bahamian officials plan to crack down. And later, flames reduce a popular Arawaki business to rubble, but the owner isn't giving up. Hear how he plans to rebuild when our news at 7:30 returns.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here. You got to catch the next show here in London. I'm just leaving my Airbnb here in London because I only stay at the best places when I'm in London. But I'm have Bahamians on the show. That's right, Bahamians doing big things here in London, and also going to take you to some of the sites all around London. Whatever I can show you, I'm going to show you, all right? So catch the next Charlie Bahama show right here, Cable Bahamas, channel 212.
Charlie Bahama Show, every Friday night.
Are you ready for the stormy season? Don't wait until the storm clouds gather. Contact the experts at Alive Business today and let us help you prepare for this hurricane season. For a limited time only, you can get 50% off our Bahamas Cloud, the ultimate solution to secure your data and communications, ensuring they're accessible even in the worst of weather conditions. Don't let the storm catch you off guard this season. Stay ahead of the game with Bahamas Cloud from Alive Business.
Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the R News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust.
Welcome to our news. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Natalia Hall. First, officials from the Free National Movement wrote a letter requesting the removal of returning officer Neil Campbell days ahead of the upcoming by-election. Party chairman Dr. Dwayne Sands telling us the letter was emailed, WhatsApped, and eventually delivered to the Parliamentary Registration Department. And according to Sands, they're expecting a written response. The move came following an uproar at the end of the advance poll for the Golden Isles by-election this past Monday, when FNM and COI members accused the government of acting against the agreed plan to remove ballots from the polling station securely. Added to that, Sands claims Campbell once served as the campaign general for Prime Minister Philip Davis.
We've enjoyed almost 300 years of parliamentary democracy in the Bahamas, and that is something that is a precious thing, but it has to be nurtured, it has to be protected. And if you run roughshod over democracy, it not only has to be done, it has to be seen to be done. And there were many, many serious questions that were raised at the advance poll.
In a press statement, the Progressive Liberal Party accused FNM of attacking Campbell, who served across multiple administrations and has overseen election after election with professionalism. The press release says the FNM's letter is built on distortion and fear. If he's not removed, the FNM chairman says their attendance will remain high ahead of the upcoming by-election.
This whole process has had its challenges with suppression of the process of voter registration, with challenges with the adjudication of the register, the timing of availability of the clean register. We could go on and on and on. Suffice it to say that our antennae have been up for weeks now, and they continue to be up.
Now turning to court, a man accused of beating a man to death will remain behind bars until his trial. A judge has ruled. Justice Neil Brathwaite rejected a bail application for Reginald Chase, who's accused of the June 3, 2023 beating death of 65-year-old Michael Pratt at Malcolm Road. Chase's trial is set for December. Police in the Northern Bahamas say 8 people are now in custody, arrested for looting that grounded barge off Abaco. Police press liaison in the Northern Bahamas Superintendent Stephen Roll confirmed today that 8 arrests have been made so far and investigations are ongoing. He says the media will be updated as more details become available. The barge, Brooklyn Bridge, ran aground last week just off Cooperstown, North Abaco. Video from the scene shows residents pulling up in small boats and taking items from the vessel. Now the arrest came after a specialized task force was launched to investigate the incident. A smuggling vessel carrying 12 undocumented migrants was intercepted off the coast of Juno Beach, Florida on Monday morning. In a statement, U.S. Customs and Border Protection said that on Sunday, local surveillance units reported a 20-foot cabin cruiser leaving Freeport that was suspected to be carrying migrants. The CBP says around 2:15 a.m. on Monday, Marine Interdiction agents on coastal interceptor vessels approached and intercepted the cruiser that was approximately 11 nautical miles east of Juno Beach on Florida's east coast. Officers found 12 people aboard, including 2 Bahamians, 3 Chinese nationals, 6 Haitian nationals, and 1 Brazilian. National Security Minister Wayne Monroe says it's an issue that will not be ignored. He told reporters on the sidelines of a Defense Force training partnership with the Haitian Coast Guard that radar resources are being deployed in the southern and northern Bahamas to help detect smuggling operations.
It looks like a cabin cruiser, the type that often come backward and forward between South Florida, Grand Bahama, and Bimini. It is a practice that the Defense Force seeks to crack down on. As I indicated, they are relocating, repurposing some coastal radars that were going to go down south to up north. The coastal radars are provided by the U.S. government to us as a gift, so it is appropriate that we use them to address risk associated with the United States, as well as risk associated with us.
As authorities in Haiti continue to take the fight to gangs causing violence and unrest, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force is partnering with the Haitian Coast Guard to undergo maritime training. At a launch ceremony today at the HMBS Coral Harbor Base, Commodore Lloyd Moxie explained what officers will endure during the 2-week intensive training process. The goal, controlling and eventually bringing the end to the violence that the region has had to bear.
Over the coming weeks, you will be exposed to essential competencies, including small boat handling, firefighting, boat nomenclature, bends and hitches, abandoned ship procedures, rules of the road, and several other core maritime skills.
The fallout of the crisis in Haiti has been felt throughout the region, forcing the international community to come together to form a multinational force. In addition to this, countries have pumped resources into Haiti as the nation still grapples with the effects of poverty and corruption. Organization of American States Representative Phyllis Barron says this effort goes a long way in ensuring Haiti returns to the strong, independent nation it once was.
This is why the OAS, through SICTE, Cargo and Container Security Program, remains fully committed to enhance border and maritime security in Haiti, with a focus on mitigating the threats posed by illicit trading, trafficking, and transnational organized crime. These courses will equip the Haitian officials with a critical tool for interdiction, counter-trafficking operations, and detection.
And now to this unfortunate story. Kirkwood Goldie Evans coming home to his business reduced to rubble following a Sunday morning blaze at Arawak Key. But despite this setback, he says he's focused on rebuilding and his staff is supporting him in the process. Our Berthany McDermott has his story tonight.
Arawak Key's King of Kung is now faced with rebuilding a staple stall at the local and tourist attraction after a fire completely decimated the facility. On Sunday, up to 7 stalls were destroyed by fire. Among them was Goldie's Kunk House. Despite the setback, Kirkwood Goldie Evans is remaining positive.
I feel like, as a God-fearing man, God break you down to build you back up stronger. So whatever he done is well done.
We visited the Goldie's Kunk House team Wednesday morning as Bahamas Power and Light employees worked to reinstall infrastructure in the area ravaged by the fire. His daughter and manager, Kirkleen Evans, telling us it's been a difficult time since the 36-year-old business went up in flames.
We're just standing on the word of God, telling him that, we're going to walk by faith and not by sight, because if you look that way, you wouldn't see a vision, but this is our visionary. He's always saw the vision. I trust in him. We believe in him. We believe that God has already shown him what is next, what we're going to have to do.
Evans says since the fire, the community has reached out to assist where they can to help in the rebuilding process. They've also set up avenues like these for international and locals to support. On Sunday, Prime Minister Philip Davis visited the fire and pledged to meet with the vendors to see how best they can assist.
I just expect something from the government, whatever it is, whatever they want to do, however, and if they don't, to God be the glory.
Now, Goldie was not on the island this past Sunday when that fire ravaged his business that once stood right behind me. He says he got back late Tuesday night and has already begun drawing up plans for the new facility.
So I'm going to submit my plan to Ministry of Works. Hope they could speed it up for me so I could get going. And if something isn't right or something is wrong, I expect them to get back to me as quick as they can and tell me, look here, we would like to change this. We don't want you to do this or whatever it is. And I'm going to abide by the laws, rules, and regulations.
Reporting for our news, I'm Berthany McDermott.
All right, thanks so much for that, Berthany. Well, nice weather conditions in the capital on this Wednesday evening. Wondering what else we can expect? Meteorologist Greg Thompson is in the Weather Center with your first look. Greg, cooler temperatures,
nighttime.
Warm temperatures.
Nighttime. The warmer temperatures will be during the daytime, but still comfortable. That we're going to be in the low 80s.
I'm ready for the holiday temperatures, Greg.
Well, we're going to get the fronts. So once we get those fronts, the cool air will come. So you will get to enjoy it. But if you want that cool air, you got to go back to Freeport and get a little bit of that.
I'm going home soon.
Yeah, but nice on the outside right now. 76 degrees is our current temperature under mostly clear skies. The winds out of the northeast at 10 miles per hour. Feels like temperature is at 75. Satellite radar composite, 2 features across our area, weakening frontal boundary, dropping into the northwest Bahamas, but most of the activity will pull out towards the east and away from us. There's also a surface trough near the southeast Bahamas. That's generating a few isolated showers and thunderstorms down there. Both of those systems will eventually dissipate, but high pressure behind that will build across our area. We're looking for some very nice conditions, slightly warmer, but very nice conditions within the next couple of days, and our winds expected to pick up across the southeast and portions of the central Bahamas during that time frame. That's your quick check on conditions around the islands. Stick with us. A look at your extended forecast and the tropics still to come.
Still to come on our news, the nurse suspended after exposing conditions at the Princess Margaret Hospital is now back on the job. The union says she's in good spirits after serving a 10-day suspension. The story when our news returns.
Hey, Greg Thompson here, and thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that follow button. And if you want to see more content like this, follow all of our news social media pages. And hey, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team you already trust.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here. You got to catch the next show here in London. I'm just leaving my Airbnb here in London because I only stay at the best places when I'm in London. But I'm going to have Bahamians on the show. That's right, Bahamians doing big things here in London, and also going to take you to some of the sites all around London. Whatever I can show you, I'm going to show you, all right? So catch the next Charlie Bahama show right here, Cable Bahamas, channel 212.
Charlie Bahama Show, every Friday night.
Are you ready for the stormy season? Don't wait until the storm clouds gather. Contact the experts at Alive Business today and let us help you prepare for this hurricane season. For a limited time only, you can get 50% off our Bahamas Cloud, the ultimate solution to secure your data and communications, ensuring they're accessible even in the worst of weather conditions. Don't let the storm catch you off guard this season. Stay ahead of the game with Bahamas Cloud from Alive Business.
Pearl Williams, a nurse suspended after posting a video exposing poor conditions at the Princess Margaret Hospital, is now back on duty. She received a 10-day suspension earlier this month while the Public Hospitals Authority investigated her public appeal to Prime Minister Philip Davis over issues at PMH, including leaking roofs and rodent infestations. According to the Bahamas Nurses Union President Muriel Lightbourne, the 44-year nursing veteran returned to work on Friday and is in good spirits.
She was returned back to work on Friday, stated in her, when they did the suspension. So she's back to work from Friday. She's in good spirits and everything is fine. Thank you. Everything is really fine with her. As a matter of fact, I just spoke with her this morning and she's doing well.
Lightbourne says this is not the first time a nurse has been suspended over social media use, calling for fairness and consistency in how such matters are handled moving forward. She adds the union will be organizing workshops to educate nurses on responsible online conduct.
I'm planning to have a workshop so we can discuss, so I can have presenters come in to speak to them on the legal ramification of social media and its place in the profession, because we have to be responsible and we have to know that there is some legal ramification when we put those when we put things out there like that.
Coming up in sports, yes, LeBron returned, but our headline is DeAndre Ayton getting another double-double. Coach O and Ole Miss turned in a strong second half to remain undefeated, and another Bahamian tennis star is headed to D1. Yo, what's good, my loyal viewers? Ronaldo Dorset of 10YS here. First of all, thanks so much for watching, but be sure to hit that follow button. If you'd like to see more content like this, follow all of the R News social media pages, and of course, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the top stories from the team, well, from the teams you already trust.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here. You got to catch the next show here in London. I'm just leaving my Airbnb here in London because I only stay at the best places when I'm in London. But I'm going to have Bahamians on the show. That's right, Bahamians doing big things here in London. and also going to take you to some of the sites all around London. Whatever I can show you, I'm going to show you, all right? So catch the next Charlie Bahama show right here, Cable Bahamas, channel 212.
Charlie Bahama Show, every Friday night.
My name is Trevi Williams. I've been a Live Fiber customer since March 2024. The installation process was seamless, effortless, and extremely fast. The gentlemen that came to the installation were very helpful, reliable, very knowledgeable, and the time allocated to do the installation was shorter than the time specified. Yeah, the previous provider I had.
Welcome to Our Sports, presented by 10th Year Seniors. I'm Ronaldo Dorset. That's John Mark Nutt. Let's do show. Maybe it's because the weather in LA is better than the weather in Portland. Maybe he just likes November. Or it could be playing with Hall of Famers. Whatever the reason is, DeAndre Ayton is on a heater right now, and the Lakers are benefiting. Ayton finished with 20 points and 14 rebounds in a 140-126 win for the Lakers over the Utah Jazz last night. It was his third straight double-double, and the Lakers have now won 3 games in a row. Ayton's consistency has been especially noticeable in November, where he's averaging 19 points and over 8 boards per game, making this his most productive month as a Laker. With the return of LeBron James, this also marked the first game the Lakers have played with their projected preseason starters in the lineup together.
Yeah, he makes life easy, with his passing and his IQ. Hearing his voice out there, me being the last line of defense and him seeing everything and knowing every play, knowing damn near the whole league's personnel, it gives me that, it enhances some of my abilities, being a defender and a rim protector, knowing that he's the low man and, I can cheat out a little bit and help our guards and pick and roll a little bit more. So the confidence is there, especially when he's on the floor.
Coach Joe and Ole Miss passed their toughest test of the season so far, and Rima Collins has another leading night for FIU. Ole Miss remained undefeated with a hard-fought 73-64 overtime win over the Memphis Tigers last night. They overcame a 13-point second-half deficit and used a 15-6 overtime run to improve to 4-0 this year. Ole Miss is nationally ranked at number 13 in the AP poll.
I felt like they came out with a response after playing a really bad game, and it shows their character and who they are. I never thought Memphis was an awful team. They have a bunch of new players just like us, and that's what I was telling Coach before the game, like they're trying to figure things out just like us.
Meanwhile, in Conference USA, FIU's Rima Collins continued her strong start to the season with a 14.7 rebound performance in a 79-61 loss to the great UCF. Danica Lightbourne went scoreless in just 11 minutes.
As a Kentucky alum, I'll try to be objective enough when I'm celebrating Bahamian success, even when they commit to Louisville. One of the country's rising tennis stars did just that and is headed to the ACC. Gerald Carroll has committed to join the Louisville Cardinals and head coach Rodrigo de Silva's program. Carroll most recently competed for Winter Park High in Florida and is rated a 5-star recruit, ranked among the top players in Florida and the Southeast. Internationally, he holds an ITF junior ranking of 281 with a career high of 271 and a 19-8 ITF record. He has also represented Team Bahamas at various levels. He won the Hiddick Doubles Championship in 2022 and most recently was a member of the Junior Davis Cup, where the team advanced to the quarterfinals. Carroll finished undefeated in singles play. That'll do it for Our Sports. This is 10YS. All right, that's one game with everyone in the lineup for the Lakers, but I'm ready to call it. Let's plan the parade now.
Absolutely. DeAndre Ayton Boulevard. We might as well go Rookie of the Year Island with VJ and JJ Mile Rock.
It's going to be a busy basketball season, guys. Back to the studio.
Still ahead on our news tonight, the ultimate giveaway, Automall Our News, and Alive team up to celebrate decades of community impact, and one lucky viewer will drive away in a brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta this holiday season. And that's all coming up when our news returns.
NFL season is back, and Cable Bahamas is bringing the action straight to you.
Okay, Zai, let I take it from here. This season, Cable Bahamas is the Bahamas' #1 NFL provider. More games than ever before. With any Live Fiber Infinite bundle, Trio, or Trio Plus, you unlock Thursday Night Football, Sunday Ticket in 4K, and every highlight that matters. Just opt in the Sports X for $5 a month.
And don't miss a touchdown. Sign up now.
Watch Thursday Night Football exclusively with Rev and Alive Fiber on channel 747 and 748.
Bulk Up
Up your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from Alive Business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
Candino Notes here, and thank you so much for watching. Be sure and hit that follow button if you want to see more stories like this. Be sure and follow all of the R News social media pages. And hey, don't forget, turn on your notifications so you never miss out on top stories from the team you already trust.
Whether you're battling a chronic condition or offsetting a new injury, Doctors Hospital's comprehensive rehab services offer the help you need now.
Go to doctors.
3 advanced facilities at Collins Avenue, Carmichael Road, and Cable Beach means your personalized plan for care is just a visit away. From physiotherapy to occupational therapy and speech and language pathology, our team approach is all about rebuilding together. For a full list of services, visit doctorshosp.com/rehabilitation. Doctors Hospital, trusted and best care now. Isn't your health worth it?
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home healthcare supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price, and you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377.
This is our news. Welcome back. 2 systems affecting the area. We do have a very weak dissipating frontal boundary just across the northwest Bahamas. Not much weather associated with that. But we also have a surface trough near the southeast Bahamas. That's generating a few showers, possibly even an isolated thunderstorm, mainly across the Turks and Caicos Islands and the Inagua area. Most of that activity will dissipate over the course of the next 24 hours. In the meantime, high pressure behind that will be generating some rather nice weather across our area. Winds expected to be tightening across the southeast Bahamas, so we're looking for some breezy conditions over that area. Also across the tropics, we are winding down the Atlantic hurricane season, and all's quiet out there across the tropical belt. Future forecast showing the moisture associated with that boundary across the northwest Bahamas as well as the southeast Bahamas, generating a few isolated showers and, like I said, possible thunderstorms. That front to the north will pull out towards the east. The surface trough in the southeast Bahamas will gradually dissipate as well. And once again, high pressure will dominate our weather for the next several days. Boating forecast, northwest and central Bahamas tonight through tomorrow. Your winds will be northeasterly at 10 to 15 knots. Seas running 2 to 4 feet of open waters. High tide is at 7:22 tonight, and low tide is at 1:14 tomorrow morning. While in the southeast Bahamas, caution flag in place for you guys down there. Risk of rip currents still elevated northeast to east at 15 to 20 knots. Seas running 4 to 6 feet of open waters. Here's a look now at your national forecast. In the extended forecast, beautiful conditions expected for the next several days. That high pressure system will remain entrenched across our area, providing us with some stable conditions, but the breeze will pick up. Temperatures will start to climb into the mid-80s during the end of the week and into early next week. So it's going to be a little tad warmer, but mostly nice conditions expected. That's a look at our weather. Make it a safe night, everybody.
All right, thanks so much for that, Greg. Well, the road to the ultimate giveaway begins right here on Our News. Our News Alive and Automall are teaming up to celebrate decades of service and community impact. One lucky winner will drive away this holiday in a brand new 2025 Hyundai Creta, part of a campaign that also marks Cable Bahamas' 30th anniversary. But before a lucky winner hits the road this holiday season, our Danielle Miller takes a look at road safety.
With less than 2 weeks left in the month of November, the holiday season is speeding our way, which means Christmas shopping, Christmas parties, festivities, the holiday carnival, and more. And with all that activity, it means the streets are about to be busy. On this episode of our Automall Adventures, I visit their service department for some road safety tips. Going into the holiday season, there is the obvious tip: do not drink and drive, because you can endanger yourself and others. But what was not so obvious was the advice given to me by Automall's service manager and the technical trainer, John Leonard Henderson. He told me the practice of road safety starts before you leave your driveway.
It really begins, with maintenance, and a lot of people overlook that part of it.
He says a well-maintained vehicle improves your risk of safety. Factors like a faulty tire can contribute to an accident.
Very important to have the tires at the correct pressures, and then you'll need to have probably someone a little bit more professional to check actually the condition of the tires. I see vehicles driving around in the Bahamas with no tread.
And then there is the vehicle's suspension, steering, and brakes that should also be well maintained. And of course, the most basic safety tip that can save your life.
Seatbelts, that's one of the main things I see not being used in the Bahamas, and that can save your life 100%. The statistics run at about front seat driver and passenger, the reduction in deaths and serious injury is up to 50% wearing a seatbelt.
Reporting for our news, I'm Danielle Miller.
All right, great safety tips. Thanks so much for that, Denny, and thank you for joining us for our news tonight. On behalf of the entire team, I'm Natalia Hall. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great evening.
Thank you for watching. I'm Natalia Hall. Be sure and hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. Click right over here. And don't forget to turn on your notifications